Bueno, mi gente, bienvenidos a Joker para Gaming. Estamos de vuelta, ¿verdad? Con más gameplay de Starfield. Así que anteriormente lo que estuvimos haciendo, explorando y haciendo unas misiones secundarias y lo demás. También creo que fue lo último que hice fue, que no recuerdo, buscarle un poder. Es que en estos días tuve como unos 2 días sin jugarlo. Así que, anyway, la cuestión es que voy a seguir el quest eh, de lo del quest que nos dieron de pirata, o sea, de la flota esta, de la flota que ahí lo dice, Carmesi. Así que nos tenemos que dirigir hacia Europa, so vamos rapidito para allá. Y vamos para allá.
Wow, look who finally had the guts to show up. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good
Acá
enough to
tenemos que
join
buscarle
our
unas
crew.
pruebas también. Así que para eso he venido, desde luego que sí. Ale te dijo eso, no sabía que le importase.
We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake.
Ok,
I want him dead.
ok. Tenemos que hacer el trabajo. Está hecho, deja que me lo piense. ¿Qué opciones tengo para completar la tarea? Eh, mm, a ver esto.
Kill Rake? That's your only option?
Ok,
If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the
eso es
Ragana
fácil.
into space junk. Only way to be sure.
Bueno, ok.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
You know, I dealt with a lot of phony tough guys and trash-talking pirates in my time, and most of them aren't worth the oxygen. But I'll tell you right now, Neva, she's the real deal.
Ok, porque quieres muerto a Austin Rake. ¿Cómo puedes saber si que Austin Rake va en la Dragana?
I've been tracking Rake for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike. Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And
Ok, so nadie
nobody,
quiere.
I mean,
Nadie abandona como
nobody
que esa flota, por eso lo
runs
queremos.
away from the fleet.
Una vez entres, te van a matar, así que. Si son las reglas mi maristato, aparentemente. Así que vamos a marcar para allá. Ahí está. Primero ahí. Ya. Bueno, la vez se ve bien. De hecho, tengo que cambiar el color, no, lo iba a hacer y se me olvidó. Hacemos luego. Uf, esta vista se ve en la madre. Así que ya ustedes saben. Una foto. Y déjame ver si puedo. Ok, ya está. Vamos a alejarnos. Que quiero que saque la nave bien. So, así se va a quedar. Mucha diferencia. Así. Ay, yo creo que... Ay, está bien. Vamos a dejarlo así. Fíjate, vamos a tirarla así. Se ve en la madre. Mira desde adentro, vamos a ver. Por lo menos esta cabina se ve brutal. Tírale dos ahí. Después decido si esta o no. Ok, so... la flota tiene que entrar por acá. Ah, está más lejos. Se me olvidó el agua. Otra más. Ahí está. So, entonces tengo mala noticia para ti, amigo. Llevas a bordo un tripulante al que estoy buscando. Que parece que sois un imán de problemas. La flota que me decía interesado por vosotros. Nada, dale este.
All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen?
Bueno, digamos que no es algo así. Tenemos estas dos opciones. Bueno, tenemos muchas opciones. Todo el CDEF de la CEU dice: la flota que era Austin Rake muerto. Me gustaría abordar vuestra nave y discutir cómo evitarlo. La flota Carmesi, vamos a hacer lo siguiente: vosotros me abréis flotilla y yo abordo la nave. Solo tengo una exigencia: mata a Austin Rake. Si lo haces, dejo en paz. ¿Qué hacemos? Solo tengo una exigencia: mata a Austin. Si lo haces, os dejo en paz. O... no. Se me olvidó grabar un poquito de atrás. No puedo ahora, ¿verdad? Nope. Vamos a darle... Vamos a darle este, pues se supone que nosotros, ¿verdad? Seamos parte de la flota, así que...
Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
Cool. So, déjame grabarla ahí. Que graba automático, pero como quiera. So. Ay, shit, le disparé. Ay, qué bruto. Y sin querer. Suerte que graba ahí. Le di sin querer. Ok. También nos quedamos con la nave.
Lack and love.
Yes.
No sé si estoy lleno. No me había vaciado la última vez, sí, yo creo que sí. Si no, dejo cositas aquí.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Aquí creo.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you
Dimitri.
wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Eso le iba a decir, pero no lo hice. Quise entrar. No sé quién puede oír la comunicación, así es más seguro. Quiero asegurarme de que no hubiese un botín de verdad a bordo. Solo dime quién vosotros es. Austin Rake.
That is not something I am going to do, not until you reveal your intentions. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. You want him? You're going to have to kill me.
Anyway, mira por el lado
Now,
positivo,
do you
¿verdad?
mind telling us what this is all
Cuando
about?
yo elijo todas estas cuestiones, ¿verdad? Y intento realmente intentar acordarme de todas estas elecciones. Y en una segunda ocasión, que yo sé que pienso pasarlo, porque realmente me ha gustado hasta ahora y me he sentido cuando he jugado Witcher 3, que el juego realmente me ha enganchado y me ha gustado. Y poder elegir todas estas opciones como lo he hecho yo con Witcher, mano, a mí me encanta por eso. Así que voy a elegir una aquí que intente yo luego acordarme. Así que está esto, que esta los quieren muertos. Austin es un pirata de la flota de Carmesi. Mátale y os dejaré marchar. Atacar, piénsalo bien. Creo que mataré sin más. Y luego veré qué hago. No sé si hacerle este de arriba. Porque realmente tenemos que ganarnos la confianza de la gente esta de la flota. Así que vamos a intentar darle a este.
You are asking me to betray my own crew.
Rey no es nadie para ti. Mátale y serás libre.
I do not have to know him.
Anyway,
He's a
si
member of
tengamos
my
que matarlos
crew.
hasta, pues los matamos.
That is enough to spare his life.
Y luego intentaré de como que salvarlo, por decirlo así. Pero no hagas tonterías. Jugar la flota de Messi es jugar con fuego.
Damn. I do not really have a choice here, do I?
So, esto es una pérdida de tiempo. Haz lo que te ordeno o te arrepentirás. Un líder debe afrontar disyuntivas difíciles. No tomes la decisión equivocada. Maldición.
I know you are right, but God damn it.
Ok, creo que no comprende la magnitud del problema que tienes.
I do not know if I should listen to you.
A la próxima pues lo salvamos.
Dimitri, enough talk.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Just kill this fool while we have the numbers.
So long. I'll make this look easy.
Oh!
You good?
Did not have to go down like that.
A Sam no le gusta.
Innocent people were aboard. I didn't sign up for this.
A la mía, socio. Y tuvimos que hacer esto.
Grizzly, but
Nice. Bastante bueno. Me lo llevo. También me lo llevo. También me lo llevo. Tiene más alcance. Tiene la misma energía que el que tengo. Voy a llevarlo.
part of the job.
Esto también. Voy a llevárnoslo porque después puedo vender los demás. Lo mismo con este. Menos por ciento, pero. Ay, no, eso no lo voy a dejar. ¿Podemos llevar la nave? Puedes abrirla, sabiendo. ¿Por qué no? Ah, ok, esto es por lo de los perks. Pero no sé si al subirlo, yo creo que no puedo tampoco subirlo. De hecho, tengo que mejorarle un perk, pero déjame, luego lo veo. De ver bien algo que necesite mejor. Maldición. Esta nave se ve bien, pero no puedo abrirla. Bueno, elegimos de esta manera. Luego en otra ocasión. A ver si puedo hablar con Sam.
I'm up for a little adventure. Bye.
Simplemente no le gustó, pero tampoco me
Can I
afectó
help?
mucho. Esto está lleno. Y esto. Casi, casi. So, vamos a guardar. Que acabo de encontrar. Y el traje. Después el traje ya me lo pongo. Este se ve bien. El traje que tiene me gusta. ver si se lo pongo. Aunque que tengo me gusta también, pero que casi no lo he visto así como quien dice puesto. Pero este es de capitán y se ve bastante bien. Pero vamos a dejarle esto ahí. Ok. Solo tenemos que irnos. A ver, quiero ver la nave cómo se ve. Ahí, por poco me levanto. Que se ve bastante bien, mano. Pero no podía abrir el sitio. Echarme para acá. Se ve bien, mano. Oye, si se quedaran aquí así, pero no creo, ¿verdad? No sé si ellas se quedarían ahí. Anyway, vamos a volver para el sitio.
Damn birds just don't know how to take a
Mira,
hit.
rayo.
Big Wolf, where the hell they put some target practice?
Esa está bien dura, mano. Fue las cosas.
Crab jump is back up line.
Está buena, ¿verdad? Lejos. Ok.
Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
So, Austin Rick ya está muerto, también la tripulación. Mira, lo que quería, ¿quiénes son estos Ecliptic? ¿Qué te atacó Ecliptic?
You know what? I have no idea, and it's frustrating the hell out of me. I suppose I could have pissed off someone I screwed over in the past, but there's been so many, I've lost count. Good work, Rook. Quick, clean, and no witnesses. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in.
Sí, pues tenía que hacerlo obligado para hacer eso, pero
It's that simple.
en la próxima si podemos persuadirlo y mentirle a ellos, pues sería como
Because
único.
I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up,
A ver qué pasa, porque son diferentes decisiones, pero eso la haré en otra
I'm
ocasión.
gonna send someone after you. We clear?
No, por supuesto, señora. So, pues ya ahora, esa es la mejor decisión que has tomado. No me gustan las amenazas.
You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind.
Tranquila,
Now
tranquila.
that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
That wasn't exactly an easy initiation, but at least they trust us. Not as far as they can throw us, but in time we'll shed those kilos.
Ahí lo chocamos. Chocamos, ok. So tenemos que ir ahora. Había más naves de esto, ¿verdad? Ok. So ella nos dice que informa. Informa a la vigilante. So, debo informar al comandante. Ok. Que está en la vigilancia. Ok. Vamos para allá. Pillan, ¿verdad? Ahora, el juego ofrece un montón de contenido, está bueno. Estas misiones así, estas son secundarias, no son misiones principales. Y están duras, mano, están. Vamos solamente con comunicarnos con ellos. Ok, pues tengo que ir para allá. Se ven la madre esa nave. De hecho, hay mucha gente que ha hecho en la misma página de Starfield, ha compartido. Hace poco compartieron una inspirada en el widget de Star Fox. No sé la nave, no me acuerdo el nombre. Pero la recrearon aquí también. Hubo unas cuantas de Halo. Bueno, hasta el tren de Thomas, yo creo que era. Bueno, la gente se ha puesto así creativo con todo está creando las naves. Yo todavía no me he puesto a hacerlas. He intentado, pero como no me aparecen bien dónde son las piezas, anyway, la cuestión es que la dejo así. Solamente voy a, por lo menos a esta, quiero cambiarle la pintura. Esta fue la misión secundaria que nos ganamos esta ropa legendaria. Y la nave también. Esa misión estuvo buena. Así que vamos a informarle a él. No sé si cuando baje él tenga la ropa puesta. Oye, no hablo con la nena, yo tengo unos libros ahí para darle.
In here on the Vigilance, I feel literally queasy.
Haceme la ropa ahora.
I had a friend on the Regana. If I had my way, I'd space whoever killed him.
A rayo. No.
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high
Hey, mano,
traffic
qué
orbits.
duro quedó eso. Si supiera que fui yo. ¿Hablamos o no hablamos?
Drank too much coffee last night. I need to swap
No, no
shit.
se puede hablar. Pero diablo, qué duro quedó eso.
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll follow. Heard the situation with the Regana went FUBA. I'd like to say it gets easier, but...
Back.
Vamos a ver
Anything
qué
to
tenemos que
report?
decirle.
There you are. I want answers, and I want them right now.
Ay, me chavé.
We intercepted your exchange with the Ragana. What the hell possessed you to kill those innocent people?
No tenía elección, sacrificar unas pocas vidas es un precio muy bajo para acabar con toda la flota. Quien se juega la vida soy yo. ¿Y qué esperaba exactamente que hiciese?
I expected you to find another way.
Bueno,
Part of being an
intenté, güey.
effective SysDev agent is weighing all your options, then choosing the path of least resistance while minimizing loss of life. What you've done is use a shortcut to get the job done without accounting for any of the ramifications. That's unacceptable.
No tenía elección, sacrificar. Ok, vamos a darle eso.
You represent UC SysDev, which means you always have a choice. I realize you have a role to play, but you have to be better than those pirates.
No, por supuesto.
Now I have to waste precious time smoothing this over with Mast. Make up excuses, perhaps even lie on my reports. Let me make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but it's not a license to kill. That is where we draw the line.
No, por
Do
supuesto,
something
señor.
like this again, and you're out. I'll hang the
So, ya
goddamn
para una
wanted
próxima
posters
no podemos
myself.
hacer esto.
Understood?
Entendido.
Good. All this ugliness aside, were you at least able to join the fleet?
Me parece que he pasado la prueba. Claro, sí he cumplido su orden. Ok.
Then there is one positive to come out of this senseless tragedy. Let's focus on that and move forward with the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
¿Tú qué sabes sobre Neva?
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats and worked her way up to second in command.
Después tenemos que ir a
She's a force to be reckoned with.
esa ciudad, una
So
misión
don't
principal.
underestimate her.
Sería bueno ya para el próximo video hacerla.
Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
Tengo que reunirme con Neva en la llave. Ok, vamos a decirle eso.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
I assure you, there is only information that is pertinent to the mission. Our dossiers are designed to be succinct. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Ok, entonces podemos hablar con ella.
Things are progressing rather quickly. I'm sure the commander is pleased. We don't have a full map of the fleet's roster. The members change too quickly.
Has comentado que la vigilancia está mejorando sus escudos. ¿Tienen alguna información?
The system was originally called Alpha Ophiuchi, until a flag was planted there by Jasper Crix, the founder of the Crimson Fleet. Since it was crucial that space travelers avoided that system, navigators marked it as Crix on star maps as a warning. They could have just as easily labeled it Crimson Fleet, so I'm guessing the pirates themselves were responsible for spreading their leader's name. Over the years, people forgot the system's original designation and started calling it the Crix system. It's been that way ever since.
¿Por qué mantenéis a los prisioneros en la vigilancia cuando podéis mandar la prisión? A ver.
Sure. We have a database of profiles you can read, which should help you ingratiate yourself with the group. However, the profiles are a guide, not gospel. Use what you can, fill in the blanks, and play off that. I imagine when you're done, you'll be able to generate far more accurate profiles than what we have in our system. That's right. It's something we've requested a while ago, in preparation for a future conflict with the fleet. Once we finalize everything and run a few tests, we'll have the defenses needed for a jump to the Crix system when the time comes. 2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
Okay.
Good luck on the key.
Hola, por supuesto, señora.
Based on your actions, I've heard this operation's on thin ice. One more mishap and I'm afraid we're gonna have to shut it down. Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best.
Pero son gemelas y todos, oh Dios. Anyway.
Casualties
Y
already.
tú te quedaste ahí. Y salió del ascensor. Vamos para la nave. Y...
There's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light?
Permiso, esta mesa
And none
está
of
como
that
que mal
grab
ubicada,
tech
por el amor
cheating?
de Dios. Ok, quiero, no sé si cambiarle el color a la nave o dejarlo más para lo último. Voy directamente, vamos para ese sitio. So, ese va a ser lo de sentarme. Ok, está lejos.
Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't like getting around to a tome, you understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going. Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Visita 20 sistemas estelares, eso fue un logro. Ok, ¿dónde tengo que ir? Subirle estas cositas.
The key acknowledging fleet vessel. Welcome home.
Ahí o allá abajo. Ok, sí. O que atracar.
Airlock integrity looks good. Hey.
What can I help you with? Fine by me.
¿Crees en algo?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Por ahora eso es todo, luego después hablamos con ella.
Okay then. Bye bye.
Vamos rapidito. La llave.
Get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Y a rayero.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new roof.
Hey, steal from me and get
Hablo,
caught.
señorito.
Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Nos retiramos poco a poco. Poco a poco. Cerramos la puerta.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
Sí, más o menos. Yo mira dónde estuvimos.
Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rate getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
Se lo veremos. Así que el trabajo está hecho. Aquí estoy, ¿no? Siento haber hecho esperar.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you.
Okay.
And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message.
Sí, ya lo acabo de ver.
But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
Se parece un buen lugar de recreo. Este sitio está hecho en un asco. Seguro que a la CU se cabrá que está instalados aquí. La flota tomó una instalación estelar entera.
Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it.
Okay.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway.
Pasó uno por el frente.
I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
I'm sure the UC is happy with you guys rubbing their nose in their most monumental mistake.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me.
Okay.
All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
¿Dónde me he metido yo?
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie. I'm
No sé si las cosas de contrabando yo puedo traerlas aquí, eso tengo que averiguarlo.
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about
Estoy acá, señora.
About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
Okay, tactical gear.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same
Alma.
old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't
On
even
the
try
right,
to rip me
you've
off.
got Bradley from the
I know
Trade
value
Authority.
when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay. This is our
Tienen de
final
todo
stop.
aquí. Obviamente era la
Over
base
there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog
del
serves
ejército, ¿no?
watered-down
Pero
drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right
mantuvieron así.
here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
Qué rayo. So, es la medida de seguridad más astuta que he visto. Pero sí llevas una bomba en el pecho. Regístrame para que pueda empezar a ganar dinero. Eso te va a infectar. Me parece algo un poco exagerado. Dale.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Aún en el pecho. Así que parece que Delgado es un tipo listo, entonces un paso en falso y muere.
Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss
Se
Delgado
detona eso
off
mientras
and
duerme.
live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Bugin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done.
Ya, registro.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Ok, ¿Tienes alguna modificación que deba conocer?
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work? The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Okay. So, ¿qué tipo de trabajos? ¿Qué tipo de trabajo?
Oh, you know, smuggling, piracy,
Solo que quiero saber lo de
taking things that
contrabando.
aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. Well, depending on your methods. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
The fleet's the only family you need.
There's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Ok. Después de lo que me hizo pasar nada, ya puedes responder por mí. Solo estoy esperando a cobrar. No te decepcionaré.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences.
Y ya veo, no me lo tienes que decir.
Friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Ok, ¿para qué quieres tanta red? Una organización pirata. Pero que la flota no vaya antes del desayuno. También me gusta levantarme tarde. Vamos a preguntar esto.
Of course we have rules. If you think the Crimson Fleet was built on a lawless dream, think again. Our influence, our money, our respect comes from meticulous planning and every last soul in the fleet following my orders to the letter. That is why you need to learn to place the fleet before everything. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward,
básicamente este es el jefe de Gado.
Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Tenemos que buscar algo ahí, así que... ¿Cuántas pruebas e iniciaciones tengo que pasar?
What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Think I'm just going to slap a skull on you and send you on your way? Make no mistake, you are being tested all the time. Every job you take will be under constant scrutiny. And Neva? Oh, she's just waiting for you to screw things up.
Lo lleva todo en los nuevos pedidos de estas iniciaciones. ¿Qué código es el que tengo? Es el de que habla Neva. Vamos a preguntarle todo esto.
Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet?
Eso lo dejamos para otra ocasión porque quiero hacer como que la misión principal luego.
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's Legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Subarov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's Legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sistef.
Tenemos imparable. No se convirtieron en la flota en un objetivo mayor para el Sistef. Y si Neva tiene razón y el legado de Crix no existe, tú ponte con ello. Es un pelín demasiado ambicioso. Seremos imparables.
You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full-scale assault. And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Crix's Legacy.
Ponte con ello. Vamos a darle esto.
Sounds like someone wants to get down to business. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Ok. Por lo menos. Ahí está, aún está la flota Carmesia, así que somos parte ahora de ella. A ver qué objetivos cambiaron aquí, porque tenemos que buscar pruebas. Así que... ¿qué tipo de pruebas? Por aquí. Hay una escalera para allá, pero loco. ¿Algún terminal o algo? Van a ver que tienen aquí. Service.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
This is
So, looks like we got ourselves a new
Crimson
rook.
Fleet.
Once again,
It's a
I'm
Paris.
Jazz.
Está hablando.
Resident
eye
engineer
patches.
here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good.
Ok, espero que la flota tenga más material que la CU y el colectivo Freestar. Tiene que ser complicado mantener esta tan a flote, ya, pero no.
Neva's mine, so don't be getting any ideas.
Okay.
She may be a little rough around the edges, but she's just looking out for her own. There's no one better to have your back.
So Jas, pero Neve no te llamo Jasmine.
Neva's the only one who calls me that, amongst other things. To you and everyone else, it's just plain old Jazz.
Ok, tiene que ser complicado mantener esta...
It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know.
A ver qué tiene.
We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked.
De lo que sé, por ir un paso por delante. No, a mí no me da solo piezas legales. Los escáneres de la CU detectarán estas piezas.
No. You buy from me, you're worry-free.
Okay.
I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business.
¿Cómo acabaste en la llave? Vamos a preguntarle eso.
Truth is, the fleet rescued me. Of course, I wouldn't have needed rescuing if they hadn't blown up the ship I was working on. Delgado plucked me out of space and brought me to the key. I took one look at the place and was compelled to work. Soon after, he offered me a permanent spot with the fleet. Serious enough that you don't have a chance in hell? Neva's got a fire in her. The kind you only see in an engine pushed to its limit. She doesn't half-ass a damn thing, and I love her for it.
Ok, so me ayudas con mi nave.
I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you.
Ok, me gustaría ver y modificar mi nave. Necesito reparar mi nave. Déjame ver qué naves hay en la nave que tiene en la venta. Si son
And I need your cash. It's a match made in heaven.
Que tiene esta fantasma. Spectre. Bastante grande. Más o menos como la que yo tengo. Más o menos así como esta. O la tenía, yo no sé si yo la llegué a vender. Phantom. Se ve bien. So, yo no sé si puedo vender las mías que tengo todavía. Ah, no la he vendido. O venderla. Quedo obviamente con esta. No quiero hablar lo de...
You want to stay under the radar. All business and no fun, huh? What do you need? Sounds like fun. Let's see what I've got.
Hablo de mejorar. O lo de pintar. No sé si pintarla. Seleccionar todo. Color. Bueno, es que sí, este color se ve en la madre. Dale así. Vamos a ponerle... Vamos a dejarla blanca. Vamos a dejarla así. ¿Cuántas las piezas? Solamente editarla. Pero anyway, después abrigo eso. Por lo menos le cambié el color. Ok. Aquí hay más cositas. Déjame ver. Vean una de alma. Este de Jersey. Déjame ver.
Heading out.
Let's get you set up.
Por cositas. Más que eso. Tiene estos trajes. Este que tengo son más fuertes. Este se ve cool. Tiene más de energía. Este. Malito. Casco. Poniendo. Está bien. Seguí. A ver si puedo vender de la nave, no me fijé. De vender de la nave. Eso.
Hi, I'm here if you need me.
Y a este de la alma.
Looking to make quick work of your enemies. Well, well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does.
Pasemos de conocido. Pues tiene esto. ¿Qué vendes?
Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never laid eyes on a gun before.
Y no, por supuesto.
Just in case I need to spell it out for you. The merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition.
Quería saber si tenía algo más.
Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives. Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. With your head as the target.
Allá problemas de confianza, aunque acabé de llegar, soy fiel. Si me intimidases, lo mínimo que amenace.
Oh, we all have trust issues here. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you. Pure and simple. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab you in the back.
Entendido, gracias por la lección. Protocolaria, profe. Porque todo esto es cuando una
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
Me va a enseñarle la mano.
Glaze over and learn the hard way. Maybe there's more to you than I thought.
¿Qué productos vendes?
If your credits are good, I'm open.
Cuchillo. Mira, esta es una de las que quiero preparar, un fusil de esto. Pero no la voy a comprar porque la quiero crear. Antiguo. ¿Compro o no lo compro? Lo malo es que la encuentre después de tirado. De peine. Y tiene buena mérito. Voy a comprarle este y después vendemos aquello. Esta nueva. Comprarla. La jerez yo creo, ¿verdad? Anda, parcerete. Esa, así que quiero modificar la mía, que es esta pequeña que tengo. So, dame equipar las que tengo y vender.
Alright, see you around.
Y las vendo aquí de viaje. So, tenemos esta pequeña. Esta fue, ¿verdad? No, ¿para qué? ¿Para el traje? ¿Le pongo o no se lo pongo? Vamos a ponérselo, se ve cool. Equipar. Yo le compré esta. Cambiarla por... ¿Cuántas balas tiene esa? 9. Ponerla por esta. Tenemos esta, vamos a probarla por esta. Como esto que se me había olvidado verlo. Y a ver si puedo vender.
Weapons for all, whatever you need.
Yo no las tengo guardadas. Que de hecho las puedo dar, a ver si las puedo dar para vender. Vender de la nave. Esa no. Poco, esta sí. No, esta es la que yo encontré. Ahora no recuerdo porque tengo 2 de esas. Cuchillo, te lo voy a vender. Esta yo creo que esta tiene 1512 proyectiles, 50 cadencia y 50 de alcance. Tiene lo mismo pues. 20 de calibre. Pero yo tenía esta, la modifica. Vamos a venderlo las dos. Vendemos una de estas. Vendemos esta. Esta tengo una, eso tengo que verificar. Ahí esta estaba con mira. Voy a dejarle esa. Y tengo 2, que esta es la otra. Vamos a venderle esta. Esta era mía, ¿no? Yo me estoy confundiendo. Pues yo las compré. Me diga. Diga, eso. No, estas son las mías, ¿verdad? Comerciante, no me diga que yo las compré. Vender de la nave. Estas son las mías. Tengo 2 de esas, ¿verdad? Estos trajes, no sé si venderlos. No, casi ya no la uso. Ahí.
Done here? Fine by me.
Ya fuimos a ese General Goods. ¿Qué es esto?
Please tell me you know exactly what materials you need. I hope you actually need components. Fine. Not like I have anything better to do.
Ok, ya vender recursos y eso. Ok, comida. Pero es comida. Bueno, ok. Y vende otros recursos.
We're done here. Great.
Okay. ¿Qué otra cosa había por aquí? Estaba ese. Sorry que la peja está ladrando. Sí, yo creo que ya terminamos aquí. Nadie. Estamos mal parqueado ahí. Nadie me vio. Ahí está un gimnasito. Esta gente está preparada aquí. Lo de las misiones. Y mira, tenemos misiones aquí. Esto las voy a coger para después de hacer. ¿Puedo aceptar? Ok, para... Oh, no tiene espacio en nave para este cargamento. Claro, espérate, yo me llevé estas cosas. Y ese cargamento. ¿Ah? Escogí, no me puse a fijar en eso.
The fleet protects our...
She's a beaut, ain't she?
Turn against us, and you're dead.
Y esta amenaza, por el amor de Cristo. Que vamos a seguir. Esta es la ropa nueva, tú sabes. No sé si hay una gorra que se vea mejor. Se ve bastante bien. Que le queda bien.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Esta gente está muy... Pero antes de terminar el video, vamos a ver.
Time to tell Cora we're back.
You looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Y tanto amenazan
I don't
uno.
trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
No me gusta la manera en que iniciamos con esto de la misión, la decisión que tuve, pero eso luego lo hago en otra ocasión. So, dame entrar aquí. Verificar que está la cajita esa. Aquello que viendo unas cosas ahí. Sí, vendí aquello, fue de allí. No sé si dejar unas cosas que no vaya a usar. Esta, ok, eso está lleno. Está demasiado de lleno. Y fue por las cosas que cogí. Ah, en lo del atuendo. Eso también se ve en esa ropa. No, la gorra que tiene está mucho mejor. Está esa. Esto es el traje, ok. La que tengo puesta me queda bien. So, nada, mi gente, yo voy a... Manía de yo bajarme. Esta vista se ve bien. Yo voy a dejar el video hasta aquí, ¿verdad? Si les gustó, por favor, denle like, comenten los próximos días. Pues mira, seguiré trayéndole más contenido de Starfield. Así que pendiente aquí al canal. El próximo video pues se lo dedicaré a la misión principal. Esta misión principal. O que sería que de bruto me puse a coger tantas misiones de esto. Es viajar a estos lugares. Así que esta por lo menos esta primera dice, nos han dicho que es una nave del CEU con una gran cantidad de mobiliario exótico va a pasar por el sistema que hace con su cargamento. No sé si arriesgar a hacerle eso. Son básicamente atacar esas misiones o pasar a la misión principal, si acaso. Y luego le dedicamos más a estas de pirata. Así que nada. Como siempre les digo, si les gustó, por favor denle like, comenten. En los próximos días les seguiré trayéndole más contenido como les mencioné Starfield, así que pendiente aquí al canal. Me pueden buscar en Facebook, Instagram y Thread como yo que para gaming. Y por TikTok estoy subiendo una serie de shorts, así que también lo puedes ver por ahí. Short de Starfield y también de diferentes juegos. Que nada, mi gente, gracias a todos por estar por ahí. Luego hasta la próxima.